Hello again. I'm so excited to be here again to have a conversation with Mam Naz so that we can share it with you.
Hi, good morning to everyone.
Okay.
It's a lovely day today.
It is. So, you know that I've been attending this mastermind, right? So, in that group, somebody said, failure must be earned. And that, right, that sounds a little bit, ooh, what? But I said, yeah, that makes sense because I've been hearing about this thing that when you fail, that's really not a failure, but that's really something you learn from it.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
But yes, that is one way of doing things. And you see, what happens is most of the time we are told that we have to always think positive and things will happen positively. But then you see, in our language, if you have noticed, this is very interesting. Maybe you see, in our language, we have the negatives. Now, and every time you will notice if there isn't a negative, there cannot be a positive.
Yes.
So, when you talk about failure, I would say, yes, failure means you have stopped at that point. I would put it that way, rather than, but sometimes failure is also like going down, like you see. So this up and down is negative, up is positive, white is positive, black is negative. All this is our mind. So today I would like to talk to you about, like, with all this positive and negative and this and that, you see, what I feel is no action is also negative. No action would also, I would say, failure.
Yes.
If you have to reach a destination, if you need to reach a place, when I talk about this is, I see a road going further and further and further. You see, it's going miles and miles of road is there. Now, and oh my God, I have to go there. I have to go there. I have to go there. I have to go there.
Yeah, you
Then
just keep
go.
thinking. Yes.
Go.
Take the first step.
Exactly. And what is the first step? No, it's very, very, very awesome. Like, oh my God, all the way there, how am I going to reach? Now, one thing I can assure you is that there is always something helping you. The energy in this atmosphere is with you to get you going. And you have to start walking. But how are you going to take your first step? In your mind. But if you could have done that, you would be walking and you would be halfway to your destination.
No, the decision. No, the decision to, okay, take the first step.
Yes, but decision also is difficult, isn't it? If you're standing there and oh my God.
You're overwhelmed and you're thinking, I have to go so much. Oh, I can't move.
Yes, and I always give you that example of a big boulder. There is a big, huge, big ball, and it is there. And you want to push that also. Yes, you want to push. But what happens is that it's not possible. It's too heavy. You can't, you can't, you can't. But if you get two more people around you and help you push, once it starts rolling, you would be able to roll it and take it where you want to go,
Yes.
isn't it? So this is one of the things I've been telling and I've been trying to convey to whoever I meet
Mm-hmm.
is do it. But okay, today I start doing it. Oh, but no, tomorrow I won't do it. That how do you keep a persistent routine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, how do you keep it? You keep it with Reiki without
Mm-hmm.
any effort, without thinking. Like every morning you get up, you brush your teeth, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Every day you get up, you eat. You do
Mm-hmm.
have a meal. You drink water.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not enough, but you drink water. So just like when you how you drink water, you do Reiki without thinking, without understanding anything. Yes, just call for Reiki, that's energy, and do it. And automatically you will start moving forward. You
Mm-hmm.
will start walking. So when I talk about the boulder, a huge big ball, heavy, and someone coming and helping you to move, now here I say you're standing alone and Reiki helps you to move
Mm-hmm.
and you start going. So once you start walking, you will reach your destination,
Yes.
isn't
So,
it?
sometimes, yes, that helper is exactly Reiki. Sometimes it could be really you asking your friend to stand beside you. Sometimes it could be a Reiki practitioner like you and I that you seek help, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And from that sense, I often ask you to give me Reiki, especially when I'm like really down. I know that I have the tools myself. I can easily do it, but then I often say, "Mommy, please give me Reiki," right?
Yes, it's very important in life. Of course, and when you get to that into the dumps, like yes, when you like you have a excruciating headache now,
Mhm.
and you are a practitioner, you know you have the tools, but when you are so deep down in agony, you cannot think what tools to pick up and use.
Mhm.
Yes. So you need someone around you.
Mhm.
It. Now, here, that is the whole thing. Like you're standing alone there on the path to go a long way, and you're alone, you see. So, walking alone, going alone is quite difficult. Yeah.
And yeah, you're not really alone, right? You think you're alone.
Have energy, yes.
Mhm.
But then if you are with a group, if you belong to a group, yeah, like see, we also started out like we started out alone, and now we are part of the Reiki Japan Reiki Association, right?
Mhm.
And we have a whole big uh, how how to say circle and others around us.
Right.
So whenever
Yes.
we are stuck or we need a little sort of guidance, automatically one someone comes
Mhm.
up and says, because there are so many around us.
Right.
Yes. So yes, when you're standing there alone looking at the road, instead of looking just at the road, if you can just look around like this, you will find some kind of a force, some kind of an energy which will guide you to move.
Mhm. So I'm
Maybe
hoping, it makes sense. And I'm hoping that, like, if you're watching this and right now, if you're feeling alone, that, I don't have anybody to talk to and I don't know who to call. And that's why I ended up watching this. I think just by watching this, you are part of our circle, right?
you get into, and I'm sure someone who's watching this you will be inspired by
Mm-hmm.
us to take the first step and move forward
Mm-hmm.
towards wherever you want to go.
Yes. As we are having a conversation, I've opened up my hands, and we'll send you Reiki if that's the case, so that you get motivated,
This
right?
is energy. This is energy. And yes, energy is traveling, traveling, and traveling. Yes. And it's coming to you, and
Mhm.
you will be able to do it. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And that's the great thing about Reiki, that we can literally be having this conversation. We are talking, and yet our hands are open, and sending Reiki across the screen to whoever needs it.
Yes. Nashrin, my main purpose today talking to you was
Mm-hmm.
about this, that uh, we we are never alone. One thing you have to understand in this
Mm-hmm.
world, even when you think you're alone, you're never alone, you see.
Yes.
And sometimes one might feel that all my friends have deserted me.
Mm.
Okay, fine, but there is always another friend that comes along.
Yes.
And within yourself, you have so much. You
Yes.
have the whole universe looking down and helping you.
And when you look back, like, I especially remember this one distinct person that came into my life when I had to be doing things alone, family had to be away, and she just walked into my life. um, and I was able to she needed some support, I needed some support, so mutually we were able to support each other. And then when it was time for us to be on our own, it just naturally, she disappeared.
Yeah, isn't it? It's so,
Yes.
I mean, it's so uncanny about life that this
Mm-hmm.
happens. Yeah. Now, these kind of incidents, when you start getting into, when you sort of practice, and when you understand Reiki, and you're part of the Reiki association and the Reiki group, I would say, you see, these things happen more often. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I found so many times that someone has just come like breezingly into your life and given you something and then go away. You
Mm-hmm.
see, and you have held on to that, and you have moved on with that.
Yes.
Yes.
I
That,
also, yeah, I also just remembered an incident, but this was before Reiki. And because I was just thinking about, when I think about you, I always think that you've always had this insights and intuition, even before you did Reiki. And I think maybe, after Reiki, it became more prominent, right? It, like, you began to see more. So yes, before Reiki, again, I remember this incident where this person had just come into our lives, helped for my school, and then disappeared, right?
yes, yes. I mean, we have not been able to contact that person at all after that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. It's happening. So that those incidents were few and far apart, remember?
Hmm.
But now they are happening so often that we don't even realize that it's happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this goes on and on, yes.
So
So again,
nobody's ever alone.
no, yes, exactly. Again, we go back to that. I mean, the whole purpose of my conversation today is that you're never alone. You're standing, like, look at this road. You see, it's sunny, and there are fields on the side, and there is this road going, and there is no one going on the road. Only you are standing there. How come? And you will find a stray car going. and it will just go and pass you. But I wanted to go. If I could have got onto the car, I could have gone there. Oh, no, no, no. You have to start walking. And then perhaps this car will know, yes, you want to go, and will stop and pick you up.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to help yourself. And how are you going to help yourself is, yes, with Reiki. You just have to stop and look around. If you're not into Reiki, just close your eyes and look around. Close your eyes and look around, and you will find someone guiding you and taking you.
And I think there was a key point you mentioned there, that when the car is passing by and you were just standing still, just, holding your head, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. You are standing still. So obviously the car doesn't know that you want to move.
Exactly.
That's why the car didn't stop. But if you had taken the step, if you were walking, then the car would have known that, yes, you want to get somewhere, and perhaps stopped and helped you.
Yes. Okay. I think I've conveyed my point today that, yes, you have to start somewhere, and you have to find somewhere that is within you. It's there within you. You have to understand that it's within you to find it. Yes.
Yes, you don't have to really look outside. Everything is, the answers are within
you. Yes.
Yes.
And that's how it is. And yes, you go forward.
But
and this, yes.
Sorry, but it's okay to ask for help, right? Sometimes, because it feels like, really, like, I don't know how to find. And that's the time then, yes, you can fall, do Reiki, or you can seek help with somebody who will help you find that answer within you.
See, Nasreen, also, it's very good, in fact, to ask for help. That's very true. But, when you are really in the dumps, you don't even know how to ask for help.
Okay.
Isn't it? So at that time, you have to look within. Yes. And it's the energy. And then you come up. And if you're watching, if anyone is watching this and feeling the dumps, you're already in it. You have found the solution. Reiki is the thing that is going to guide you.
Okay, yes.
That is it.
Okay.
And for those who are in the dumps and are not watching this, I'm also reaching out, you see, for everyone to find their, their energy, find their support,
Find their inner power.
Inner power, you name it.
Yeah.
You see?
Spark.
Different ways of saying it, but it all boils down to the same thing.
Yes. Yes.
So energy is the key.
Absolutely.
That's
yes.
it.
You're not alone, and you have it in you to take that first step.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So with that, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Mom, for this conversation. And again, please, if you have any thoughts on this conversation, write to us in the comments. If you have any other topics that you'd like to discuss, please write to us, because we'd love to take it up and talk about what interests you. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell button, because that will let you know when our next video is coming up. And really, thank you and thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Yes, have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye.